Maybe now is the time.
To do what? We do know it's a dead end, and the name of the road is Dead Man's Road. So living with Wade 36 years, my anxiety level has changed. My risk level has changed.
She's a lot more woman than she used to be in many ways.
I love this look where there are pine trees and there's needles on the ground.
We had no idea this would be the most challenging expedition yet. Unbelievably rocky roads, steep terrains. We used four-wheel drive today more than we have all the other trips combined.
Wade put me through some intense, I don't know what you would call it, yesterday. The scenery was beautiful, it was challenging. I had definitely got out of my comfort zone. I was tense, but at the same time, I was enjoying myself. So, what any good wife would do when we came home, he had to massage my shoulders and my back. And so, you know what? It made it all the more worthwhile. But I really did enjoy the day. We're Wade and Kim, and we have some adventures to share with you today.
Yeah, we're gonna go down a trail we partially went down when we first got the Jeep, and then I came to a spot to where I was like, I'm not climbing that at this point. I'm not experienced enough. So we've done some passes here in the past few weeks, and we're thinking maybe now is the time.
To do what?
Surprise, surprise.
We're going to go check out a BLM road. Both of us have gone down a portion of it, and we wanted to know where it ended. So today we're going to take that road, see what we can get into, see where it leads, and we're going to take you with us.
So today we're coming down 285 out of Denver to Jefferson. We're going to get on County Road 35, and let me see if I can work all this in here. County Road 37 right here. This goes to Jefferson Lake, but we're going to break off here at Dead Man Road and kind of kick back around over here like this. This is BLM land right here, Bureau of Land and Management, which is open to the public. And then we're going to go right up this road here, do a little switch back up the mountain here, go around. We're way up in the air here, probably 10,000 feet up or more. We're going to check out Timberline Campground, if you can see that right there. And then we're going to come back out to 285, go around Kenosha Pass, which is right in this area, to end the day. We are really hoping the experience that we've gained from going over all these passes will give us the confidence we need in moving forward with our adventure today. That's a pretty good hill she's climbing. That's the biggest hill we've climbed yet. And normally I would do that, but her knee hurts. And so today she's driving, at least when I'm filming. You can't really see it on the video, but that's a pretty good climb. When I first bought this Jeep, I pulled up here and I turned around. I was afraid to do it, but a little bit of experience under us, and now we're a little more comfortable doing this. Here behind me is the Colorado Trail, and this side right here actually goes back to our camp, or crosses our camp.
The history of the Colorado Trail began back in the 70s, early 70s, and it wasn't until 1987 when the trail was completed by volunteers. and it runs from Denver to Durango, 486 miles, and it reaches an elevation up to 13,271 feet, and you are guaranteed to see some spectacular views. Other sources say it is 567 miles. I am sure thousands of people hike the Colorado Trail, but it has been estimated that between 500 and 700 individuals will hike the full Denver to Durango each year. You know, I really think that Wade thinks he's a kid.
I feel like a kid. Reminds me of the days when I was 12 years old, driving an old Army Jeep down at our family farm, and those are some good times.
Well, he's having some good times now. He went and scoped out this road a bit. We do know it's a dead end, and the name of the road is Dead Man's Road.
Why not?
Should have been a sign.
Yeah, red flag.
But I do see a tree down in the road, so I think we can maneuver around that. But, yep, well, I guess we're going to go to the end.
We'll try it out.
And then we're going to have to turn around and come back.
Hopefully we can turn around.
So this is a little dicey.
We got big rocks under us.
Ooh, there's scat.
Okay. Oh, yeah. Ooh, that's bear.
Yeah.
That is bear scat.
So living with Wade 36 years, my anxiety level has changed. My risk level has changed.
She's a lot more woman than she used to be in many ways. And I've talked you into doing a lot of things, but
watch out for that sharp
we're
rock
having
right
fun,
here.
right? This isn't that bad. At least there's not a mountain right here that goes straight down. Well, I can't even get out of the Jeep here, so Kim's going to try to get out and get this limb off the fender. Can I go?
You can go.
Okay, hang on. We good?
Yep. You like it?
Yeah, I think we're good now.
Oh, the partnership we have.
Yes.
He's driving. I got out, moved some limbs.
Her knee's hurting.
Yeah, I did something to my knee and it's swollen and I'm babying it today.
Yeah.
Anyway, all I gotta say is my daddy taught me well.
Yeah, he did.
He has taught me some things that have come in handy in the marriage with Wade. And that is, you know, I'm okay with getting out in the woods, knowing many bears are out here.
I think we can turn around right here, and we might just ought to do it because this road's getting smaller and smaller.
Yeah, it is. Oh.
Or is that just a turnaround?
Oh. That's a circle. Do you want to go down or you want to go up?
I don't know.
Well, we're at a crossroads. We thought this road made a circle. It doesn't appear that it does, and if it actually does make a circle, it's a very wide.
It's getting too narrow.
Yeah.
And we don't know if there's a turnaround spot or not.
So Wade's going to try to turn around here, and we're going to go back down. We got turned around. We're headed back down Dead Man's Road. So that road, the road that's straight ahead, is the road that goes into Jefferson Lake Campground. You can see maybe see a car with the dust flying up.
Is it just me, or do the cars these days sound more electrical than motorized? Well, this is Jefferson Hill right there. And we are going right down through here. And Kim was just showing this road right there. But wow, what a scenery up here. There's a lot of smoke in the air, so the mountains are really hard to see. Now, this is where the road goes. That looks really sketchy to me, because check this out. So we just came over that right there. That was kind of dicey. It wasn't as bad as it looked, but what we were really afraid of was we was going to high center, and we don't want to do that, especially out here, no service or miles from anybody, and just don't, it's not worth taking that chance. So I got out and looked at it, and I was like, oh yeah, this will make a real good shot. So we went over it, and here we are. The beauty of BLM roads is we're riding through here. It literally feels like we're on the Ponderosa, and we're really going around it, but you almost feel like you have some kind of ownership as you go through here looking at this. And it so reminds me of the farm. And we didn't have mountains like this, but we had good views, and it brings back a lot of childhood memories for sure. So what is BLM? It is Bureau of Land Management. They are roads that are public dirt or gravel route crossing federal lands managed by the U.S. government. And best I can understand, old roads that have been around forever that cross through owners' land is basically it's been taken over by the government, and it allows free passage. And in some instances, landowners may agree to allow people to camp on their land. And this can be in the form of a trail or a road. It can cross government land like national forest, or public land, or private land owned by landowners. And whether you're on a road or a trail, it gets confusing with all the different signs. On a road, you might have motorized vehicles one moment and side-by-sides the next, or vice versa, or neither or the other. And the same way on trails. And what I find so many times, you're out sightseeing and you might miss your sign, and before you know it, you're driving illegally. We stumbled upon this. Right there is the Colorado Trail again. So the road's going up through there. We're trying to figure out where it goes. We thought that was it, but now we're thinking that's the Colorado Trail right there, going up towards Kenosha Pass. You know, something that really boggles my mind is,
It's a woman.
how do these trails come to be? Oh, I see her now. How do these trails come to be? You know, people have walked these things for years and years. And when they started walking this path, did they all walk the same way? Did somebody come in here and grade out a trail? That'd be interesting for me to look, something for me to look up right there.
This is my opinion on it. I think people started walking it and they made their own trail. That's what I think.
Yeah, but it goes so far out of the way. How? It's mind-boggling to me.
She got off the trail and she's trying to figure out how to get back on there, because she's walking where there's
She's
not a
looking
trail.
at that other, looks like another trail or something.
Yeah. Yeah, somehow she got off.
And we're seeing the trail like we haven't seen it before. In Jefferson Lake area, it's all woodsy in there, and you don't really see open space. So we're really kind of tuned in on this. We're amazed how many people are hiking this trail. We're seeing them all up and down through here, because where we are at the lake, the trail crosses the road, and that's the only place you ever see. Kim gets to have all the fun because her knee hurts. I wished I was doing some of these, driving through some of these mud holes. Trail we were just looking at a while ago, so opened up, woodsy now. Goes right here, and there's your sign. It goes right back through there. Okay, so we are coming on some rocks and a hill here that, this looks really bad. We'll look at it. There's one area up there, the very tip top of that I'm most concerned about. That was dicey right there. That was probably one of the scariest rocky points we've crossed yet, but I'll tell you what, Kimberly is becoming a professional at this. And I don't know, I talked about, she's getting to have all the fun, but I enjoy the camera and I enjoy doing this. So she's not getting all the fun, but I gotta admit, I wished I was driving. So here's where we just came from, and that was some pointy rocks. It wasn't that we couldn't go through it. We were kind of worried about high center, but it looked good there. But it was the sharp rocks that I was really most concerned about. So we got through it and we're glad. These plants look like some kind of evergreen plants, and you can literally smell the pollen in here. There's flowers and other things. Fragrance. Yeah. And I think it's these right over here.
Yeah.
There's your fragrance right there. And it is strong. It seems like these roads keep getting more and more adventurous. We've gone over some passes and we're headed toward Kenosha right now. This has been surprisingly really a good adventure.
Seeing all these flowers, I am just like itching to have paint and canvas. Not that I'm a good painter at all.
Yeah, we're going to get you more into that.
Oh God, I've just wanted to try it, to see if I can do it. They're just beautiful. And flowers and trees, I do better at than any other thing when I paint on canvas.
Do you have any of your painting stuff here?
No, I took it all to Val's, and Val has set up shop in the garage, and she's started painting again.
Well,
so I have nothing here.
You can do your pencil stuff, maybe.
I've done that, yeah.
All right. Maybe here's a new therapeutic thing for you to do.
Maybe so.
Yeah. To go where people are not, I think we have reached that for the day. We haven't seen anybody. And look at these aspen in here. They're huge.
We did see those hikers on the Colorado Trail.
I'm talking about meeting a car on this narrow road we have not done.
I'm glad.
And during the weekends, this is a busy road. I don't know what you'd do if you meet somebody, because there's nowhere to turn around or nothing. It's just narrow lane.
It's dangerous to back up. I mean, look at that. And a tree.
I don't know if you can see all the horse flies on the hood or not, but I guess the moose or something up here keeps them going. There are a lot of them, and they will bite the dickens out of you too. Yeah, they draw blood with Kim. They hadn't drawn blood with me yet, but yeah, it's pretty painful. That's one thing they don't talk about when you come up here to do camp hosting, or two things. One is excessive dust. It is dry and dusty up here like you wouldn't believe. And then two, the insects, mainly the horse flies. It's just a never-ending battle with those. Before we came to Colorado, it was my dream that we would be doing this right here, what we're doing right now, loving what we're doing in the Jeep or in a, you know, some kind of all-terrain vehicle and exploring, and both of us loving it. And I've sat back and I've watched Kim, who was at first, she was very reluctant, very unsure, and now she's turned the tables. So what do you think about this, Kim? We're gonna go that way.
I like it. It still makes me nervous sometimes. But I've enjoyed it. I've seen some countryside that I didn't know existed.
Seen some roads we couldn't have imagined. The whole experience, we're so far back off the road, we can't even hardly find the map anymore. You know, it makes me feel good when you tell me things like, I learned that from you. You know, I've learned a lot from you too, but not on four-wheel driving, but in other areas. One thing that we've talked about several times, we just have to trust each other in certain situations, and it makes it work. So I get out and I go in front and scout, look for sharp rocks I can throw out of the way. And we've never driven on roads like this before, so some people come through here even in cars. They're out of their mind. Not us.
I love this look where there are pine trees and there's needles on the ground and it's cleared and you can see a long way.
Kind of reminds you of East Texas, doesn't it?
Yes, it does.
I'll tell you what it reminds me of is Caddo Lake. Not the lake, but the campground around it. There's pine trees. It looked just like this. It's opened up. That's really cool.
Oh my gosh, I love this. I would so enjoy this in our backyard.
So we've kind of gotten to the top up here, and there's a lot of dirt mounds. Looks like they were made for all-terrain vehicles, but there's signs saying they don't belong in here, so I don't know. It's confusing. Well, guys, we appreciate you coming with us today. Thanks for giving us an opportunity to share our adventure with you. If you like our channel, we would ask that you would subscribe to our channel. That would encourage us to keep going and doing what we do. And we'd like to say God bless to everyone, and we will see you on the next trail.